Hi, this is Steve Wiedemann. In the last video, we talked about how to identify whether or not Google has put manual actions against your website that may be hurting your ranking within search engines. In this video, what we're going to do is identify if algorithmically you may be being penalized for the amount of explicit or unnatural links that you have pointing to your site. So maybe Google hasn't manually reviewed your site yet. You might be in queue to be reviewed. So before anything negative happens that could hurt your search rank, what we're going to do is navigate over to my favorite tool at removeem.com and scroll to the bottom where you can see a free little tool that analyzes the backlink profile of your website and helps to identify if you've got unnatural links. And as a reminder, unnatural links are any links, let's zoom in here a little bit, that contain keywords and keywords only. So if you have a page that's optimized for wedding rings and a majority of the links pointing to that page from other websites say wedding rings, then you might be in danger of being penalized. And Google may look at that as, hey, you're trying to game search results intentionally or unintentionally, and we're going to either ignore or penalize you for this linking activity. So instead, of course, we want to have natural links. Click here, visit website, maybe an image link, maybe the brand name, right? Those things are natural, a natural linking profile. So we're going to navigate over to remove them. And let's go ahead and put in, I don't know, any website. Let's go for, just for fun, our friends over at Opt-in. And click on predict. Now this takes a few minutes. You know, they should have some kind of a spinner or something let you know that it's still running. So you have to just wait a couple seconds for it to run. And now you can see this brand new website, of course, has a good, nice, clean profile. However, there's still 4 links. This tool doesn't tell you what those links are. I'll show you what tools you can use to analyze those links in a little more depth. But to do a gut check, just to see, hey, could I be being penalized because I have too many backlinks with keywords in them? This tool is a great way to identify that right away. So of the 59 links that they found that are brand name or navigational related links, those are safe, but 4 links have suspicious anchor text. So something that they really probably don't need to worry about. Usually when the ratio is high, let's just say you have 1,000 links pointing to your site, and of those 1,000, 300 or 400 of them are unnatural or suspicious, you probably should take a look, and that's what we're going to do next. So let's go ahead and dive in and look at some of the links that we have pointing to our site. So we're going to navigate over to ahrefs.com or OpenSiteExplorer.org or MajesticSEO.com. All of them do pretty much the same thing. Later on, you may use all 3 of these tools. If you happen to find that you've got a lot of penalties or problems that you want to clean up, you may use all 3 and create sort of an aggregated list, or use different tabs and in a spreadsheet and go through one by one and make sure that all of the links that you have pointing to your website are natural in nature. We're going to use Ahrefs to start. We'll use Opt-in, our example we used a moment ago. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over to the left and select Anchors. Anchors is basically the text within the link pointing to your site. And let's see how optin.com is being linked to. And again, I'm only looking at the whole domain, where you could drill into a specific page to see where there could be problems pointing to a page on your website, particularly a page that used to rank well in the search results and no longer does. So for Opt-in, looking at their holistic link profile, you can see that their brand is the #1 link. Let's zoom in a little bit. The brand is the #1 link. The URL is number 2. The domain is number 3. Probably an image is number 4. The owner, Alan, is 5, 6, up, and there's our optimized anchor. So email marketing software is a specific keyword and is probably in violation of Google's guidelines if it's not a natural link. Let's take a look at where that link is coming from. Business to community. Let's go to business to community and find out where the individual link might be coming from. I had to go back over to Ahrefs and select this little button over here that shows me the actual link. So here's the actual link. It shows the author, and he put a explicit link into his profile. So I'll probably just shoot him an email and say, hey, Alan, FYI, I wouldn't do this. But Anyway, I'm sure it was by accident when he was creating his profile and just trying to define his website. But you get the idea, right? So that's how you would go. That's how you would identify if you are using optimized anchor text. In the next video, we're going to look at the sites themselves to see which sites seem safe and natural, and talk a little bit more about site-wide links. This is Steve Wiedemann. Thanks for watching.